Hello everyone, I am Professor Bankar DB, Department of Chemistry, RBNB College, Srampur. In previous lecture, we have started protection, deprotection topic. In that lecture, we have also started protecting group for the hydroxyl group, that is OH. In that lecture, we have started with methyl ether protection. In this particular lecture, we will going to discuss some more protecting group for the OH functional group. We start with benzyl ether protecting group. Benzyl ether protecting group. So this is again one of the common protecting group for the OH. This benzyl group in the alcohol can be introduced by reacting an alcohol with either benzyl bromide or benzyl chloride in presence of suitable base. We will see what is exact reaction for the benzyl ether protection. Suppose we have this type of alcohol. Initially that alcohol is allowed to react with base sodium hydride in presence of THF. In this particular case, we can use other base like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. So that base can abstract the proton of this particular alcohol, and there is formation of this type of sodium alkoxide ion. So this sodium alkoxide in next step undergo reaction with benzyl bromide. In this way, that alkoxide react with benzyl bromide. Here we can take benzyl chloride also. This carbon is electrophilic in nature, therefore this O- easily attack at this particular position, and that bromine will be removed. So we have this type of product pH, so that oxygen is protected by CH2pH group. So this is that group shows structural effect. So this structure can be simply represented as OBN. OBN means benzyl group. So in this way, that alcohol is protected by using benzyl bromide as a protecting group. There is formation of OBN. Due to this OBN formation, the reactivity of OH will be decreases. This OBN group is stable towards nucleophiles. It is also stable towards carbanions, hydrides, some oxidizing agents, or this group also stable towards the organometallic reagent. If we want to convert OBN into again original OH, that is, if we want to make deprotection of this OBN, then we use very specific reagent for this particular conversion, that is, we use H2PDC in presence of methanol solvent. So this is hydrogenolysis reaction using H2PDC catalyst in solvent methanol. In presence of this type of catalytic reagent, this bond undergo cleavage, and there is formation of OH plus there is side product, that is toluene benzene ring with CH3 group. So this is deprotecting group for the OBN, that is OBN is converted into again OH. So this is very particular characteristic reagent for the deprotection of OBN into corresponding OH. Another reagent we can use for this particular conversion is sodium in presence of liquid ammonia. We will see one particular example for this particular reagent. Suppose we have this type of example. On this position we have double bond, here we have methyl group, and suppose here we have C triple bond and functional group. So in this particular example we have different functional group, one is OBN, one is C triple bond and there is also alkene functional group. In this case, if we use H2PDC as a deprotecting group for the OBN, in this particular step, if we use H2PDC as a deprotecting group for OBN, then that H2PDC convert OBN into OH, C triple bond N into CH2, NH2, and that double bond also undergo reduction into corresponding alkane. So there is no selectivity for H2PDC towards this type of functional group, this type of compound in which there is presence of more functional group, because that reagent can convert, H2PDC can convert alkene into corresponding alkane, alkyne again can convert into corresponding alkane, and if we have C triple bond N, then that C triple bond N can be converted into corresponding amine functional group. So if we have this type of structure, then instead of H2PDC we use sodium in presence of liquid ammonia as a deprotecting group for the OBN into corresponding OH. Remains as it is, double bond remains as it is, and there is presence of this type of CH3 group. So here we use Na in presence of liquid ammonia. Then we will see next protecting group for the OH, that is tertiary butyl ether protection. Tertiary butyl ether protection. This is very simple reaction. Suppose we have this type of example of alcohol. We can use H2SO4 or BBr3 as a catalyst, and this is the reagent, that is isobutylene. So in presence of isobutylene and catalytic amount of H2SO4 or BBr3, that OH functional group is protected as a tertiary butyl group. So we have this type of product. O, like that. In short, we can write down O tertiary butyl group. As we know that functional group can be protected either by electronic effect or either by structural effect. So in this particular case, that oxygen is protected by structural effect by steric effect of tertiary butyl group. Then we will see the actual mechanism of conversion of that OH into corresponding tertiary butyl group. We have this type of isobutylene structure. Here we use acidic condition. Suppose H2SO4, that carbon take the H plus and there is formation of stable carbocation. There is formation of stable carbocation. So that stable carbocation can react with the alcohol. We have alcohol plus this is carbocation, and that oxygen electron pair attack at this positive charge carbon. That oxygen carry positive charge. In next step, there is loss of H plus and we get this type of compound. In short, we write down O tertiary butyl group. In this way, that oxygen can be protected as O tertiary butyl group. If we want to deprotect this tertiary butyl group, if we want to deprotect that O tertiary butyl group, then we use acidic condition. We can use acetic acid. We can use trifluoroacetic acid. So under acidic condition, that oxygen carbon bond undergo cleavage, undergo deprotection. And we get again initial alcohol. Then we will see the next protecting group for the OH. Next protecting group is trityl protection. Next is trityl protecting group. Trityl protecting group. Consider example of this is trityl chloride. This is trityl chloride. Consider other example. This is trityl alcohol. If we use Lewis acid condition, suppose here we use AlCl3, then there is formation of trityl cation. There is formation of trityl cation. It is one of the most stable carbocation. Trityl cation is one of the most stable carbocation because it is stabilized by resonance effect of the 3-benzene ring. If we consider trityl alcohol, and that alcohol if react with the suppose acid like H2SO4, then that trityl alcohol again undergo conversion into corresponding trityl carbocation. So this is our first step, that is formation of trityl cation. Consider example of alcohol. This is alcohol. We can take this type of here we use sodium hydroxide as a base. That base can abstract the proton. There is formation of sodium alkoxide ion. Sodium alkoxide. That sodium alkoxide is allowed to react with trityl cation. That sodium alkoxide is allowed to react with the trityl cation. In this way, that O- attack on the positive charge carbon. We have this type of protecting group. So that trityl protecting group is somewhat bulkier due to the presence of 3-benzene ring. This group is also stable towards the basic reagent, towards the nucleophiles, towards the organometallic reagent, towards some oxidizing agent. If we want to deprotect that particular bond between oxygen and carbon, then we use very typical reagent, that is H2PDC. We can use H2PDC as a deprotecting group for the breakage of oxygen carbon bond. Along with H2PDC, we can use some acidic condition. We can use acetic acid, we can use trifluoroacetic acid, or we can use para-toluene sulfonic acid. Under this type of reaction condition, that bond undergo cleavage and we get original alcohol. So this is about trityl protecting group. Then we will next protecting group is TMS. Next protecting group is TMS, that is trimethyl silyl ether protection. Trimethyl silyl ether protection. So this is one of the simple reagent which is widely used in the research in the industry because this type of reagent is used for the short term protection of the OH. Second thing, it is less stable under aqueous condition. Take general example of alcohol. We have this type of alcohol. That alcohol is allowed to react with trimethyl silyl chloride reagent. That alcohol is allowed to react with trimethyl. This is trimethyl silyl chloride reagent. That alcohol is allowed to react with trimethyl silyl chloride reagent. This reaction is performed under basic condition. Here we use triethylamine as a base. So that lone pair of electron on oxygen attack at this particular silicon atom and there is loss of Cl. That Cl combined with H, there is loss of HCl. So that HCl is neutralized by the triethylamine base. So there is formation of ROSI methyl group, here methyl group. In short, we write down this structure as OTMS, that is trimethyl silyl ether. So this OTMS group is less stable under aqueous condition. It can undergo decomposition in aqueous condition. Also it is less stable towards the nucleophile, towards the Grignard reagent, towards the organometallic reagent. Therefore, if we want to use TMS, then we should use anhydrous condition. So this is important point regarding this particular reagent. If we want to use TMS functional group, then reaction condition should be anhydrous. Due to this type of disadvantages of this OTMS group, that group is used for the short term protection of the OH. Then we will see how that OTMS is converted into corresponding alcohol. That is, we have to see deprotecting step. There is selective reagent for the deprotection of this oxygen silicon bond, that is we use TBAP in THF solvent. So TBAP is tertiary butyl ammonium fluoride. Tertiary butyl ammonium fluoride, it is one of the well known reagent for the conversion of OTMS into corresponding alcohol. The structure of TBAP is tertiary butyl, that is there are 4 butyl group. Tertiary butyl ammonium fluoride. So this is structure of TBAP. There is presence of one fluoride ion, that is F minus. That F minus ion has affinity towards the silicon atom. F minus has affinity towards the silicon atom. Therefore, that F minus attack at this particular position, that is silicon atom, and this bond undergo cleavage. There is formation of RO minus, and that RO minus take H plus from the medium, and there is formation of ROH. So it is very much characteristic reagent for the conversion of OTMS into corresponding alcohol. Then we will see the next reagent, TBDMS. TBDMS, tertiary butyl tertiary butyl dimethyl, tertiary butyl dimethyl silyl protecting group, tertiary butyl dimethyl silyl protecting group. Consider example. Here we have this type of alcohol. That alcohol is allowed to react with this type of reagent. Sorry, here we have silicon. So this is TBDMS chloride. This reagent is TBDMS chloride, that is tertiary butyl dimethyl silyl chloride, tertiary butyl dimethyl silyl chloride. That oxygen electron pair attack at this particular silicon in presence of base. There is presence of characteristic base, that is imidazole. In this particular case we use imidazole as a base, and there is loss of HCl. Role of base is to neutralize the HCl. We have this type of structure. Here we have CH3, here we have CH3, carbon, CH3, CH3, CH3. In short, we represent this structure as OTBDMS, that is tertiary butyl dimethyl silyl protecting group. This group, that is OTBDMS, can be converted into again OH by using TBAP reagent, that is tertiary butyl ammonium chloride. That bond again undergo cleavage and there is formation of alcohol. So this is deprotecting group. Along with TBAP we can use hydrogen chloride as a deprotecting group. So in this lecture we will stop here. In next lecture again we start with next protecting group for the hydroxyl group. Thank you.